Today I'm going to be reviewing the Coleman camp grill stove. This is the combination of a stove and a grill. And here is the stove. Some assembly is required. You have installed the 4 feet on the bottom and the tray to collect grease. Small tray, you slide it on the bottom like so. I find this tray is a little bit small, but it's reasonable because the bottom is quite, the clearance is not that much. So maybe they should make it a little bit bigger, because when you use it you have to clear this out regularly because it doesn't contain much oil down here. The stove can stand on its own like so, so you can easily access the tray from the bottom. And also there's a handle on the bottom here, so when you close the lid you can hold it on the handle and easily move it around. Now let's open it up, check it out. There are 2 flaps on each side, so when you open it all the way, these flaps serve as a food tray. You can put your food on and stuff. But the problem is, if both flaps are out, the lid can't stay upright. So you have to put the lid down like that. But that will make the stove vulnerable to the wind. So you need to have this lid up like this to block the wind. And in order for the lid to stand upright, you need to have at least 1 flap to hook it up to the lid like so, and it will hold the lid upright. Also this flap stay upright, so also block the wind. There's a notch right here on the lid, same on the other side. And also there's a hole right here on the metal flap, so when you put it upright you can insert this notch onto the hole, and that will keep both of these, the lid and the flap, upright, so you can block the wind for the stove. On this side, when the flap is up, if you have a small pot like this one here, you'll be fine. But if you have a bigger pan like this one here, it's not gonna fit. It would fit, but it's not center. So you have to let the flap down so you can center your pan like so. 1 flap is good enough to hold the lid upright. So it's being held upright right now by the other flap on the other side. So on this side there's a stove stand made of high quality steel, thick steel, and it's removable, so you can easily clean the bottom. And the bottom here is made in a way that you can clean it easily. On this side, you got the grill. Let me show you the inside. That's what it looks like. This grill is made of non-stick material. They said in the menu, non-stick material, but it is Teflon. I'm not a big fan of Teflon. I'd rather have an cast iron or ceramic, but I think it is cheaply made. It's already a scratch here. It's a very thin layer of Teflon, and I think over time this will easily peel off when you're cooking your food. So just have to be careful when you're using this. There are 2 knobs to control the gas, flow of gas, one for each side, and they can be used at the same time. But this knob is not the same as the regular barbecue grill knob, where you have to it's like a security mode where you have to push in the knob first before you can turn, otherwise you can't turn. This knob will just turn if you turn it counterclockwise like this, and it will turn on just like that, and you turn it clockwise to turn it off, all the way off. So it acts just like a valve, just like a valve in a propane canister like this one here. So when I turn it like this, it will turn on. You can hear the gas flowing out. Turn it off by turning it clockwise, and it will be off. And because this doesn't have a security mode where you have to push in to turn, it can turn very easily. So when I received it, the knob is already on like this, so it can be easily moved during transport. So the knob was on like this when I received it. I didn't know when I installed the gas canister, and I hear gas coming out, so I didn't know what was going on until I found out it's this knob that was on. So on the side of the stove is where you install the gas can. It comes with this regulator, and this side is where you install into the stove. Just screw it in like so, and this can move easily even though this is tight, so you can easily install your gas can. Screw in your gas can like so, and you're on. You try to turn on, you can hear the gas coming out. There we go. So the gas can stay on the right side of the stove, and it stays at an angle. It does not stay upright, and that's the only way to install the gas can. You don't want to do this. That's very unsafe. That's the only way. When you install the gas can, you install the regulator to the gas can first, or you can just install the regulator to the stove first. It doesn't matter what order, whichever is easier for you, because there's another valve on this side here. So when you put in your gas can, gas does not flow out until you install this on the side of the stove. This control knob can go 1.5 round, but the only controllable part is from here to here. That's it. If you turn it anymore, it will be the same as maximum for the rest of the turn. So it's not very fine adjustment. The only adjustment you can go is very small and fine adjustment, about an inch in distance. But after that, it's all maximum. And then when you remove it, it doesn't matter what order, whatever is easier for you, but I find it easier just to remove from here first, and then you can remove the gas can. Right, so for this model you need a match to light up the fire. I don't have a match, but I have this, and it should work. So let's just try it. There we go. The flame is nice. Let me zoom in, show you the flame. Nice blue flame. that's maximum. It's a very powerful flame. You can hear the sound from the flame. Pretty powerful flame. So the knob doesn't adjust much. You can see there I turn like almost one round, and it doesn't turn down the flame. Only all the way near turning off, then you can adjust it. But that should be good enough. I mean, there you go. Just a very small part of the knob that can adjust the flame. Alright, so now let's try this one. See what we got. There we go. That's minimum. Let's go increase a little bit. Alright, let's zoom in and show you more. We turn down the light. You can see the flame better. Alright, so that's maximum. That's maximum, which is pretty decent. Pretty good. And let me turn to minimum. See what was that? See, this knob here doesn't adjust much. It goes about 720 degrees, 2 rounds. But you can see there, it doesn't do much at all until you reach the end. Which is here. So now you can turn it down a little bit. There we go. Well, that's minimum. And that's off. Next, I'm gonna do a burn test on this burner. I got half a liter of water here, and I want to see how fast this burner can boil my half a liter of water. Slippery. Why is that? My stove is a bit tilted downwards. There we go. Got my timer on, and let's start now. Current temperature 33 degrees Celsius. We turn on maximum. Alright, it's on maximum. Be right back. Let me show you the flame down here. It's a nice blue and strong flame. Very nice and powerful flame. We're at 1 minute and 42 seconds. You can see there the water start boiling on this side already. But actually it starts boiling on the bottom. Let me zoom in. So now officially it's boiling. Time 2 minutes. Exactly at 2 minutes. Boils half a liter of water in 2 minutes. And that is very, very impressive considering my natural gas stove in the house and the biggest burner boil half a liter of water in about almost 3 minutes. It takes almost 3 minutes. But this one is only 2 minutes, even faster than my stove in the house. Alright, let's turn it off here. I think we are good. Very powerful burner. Alright, let's cook some food. I got some beef marinated with teriyaki. I'm gonna rub some oil onto the grill because even though it's non-stick, it make my job to clean up later easier. It would still stick if it's too hot on the grill. And for this grill, I think it's best to use a chopstick or something soft like a silicone utensil, because this layer of Teflon is thin. And if you use something like this, you easily scratch it out and get into your food. That's something you don't want to eat, the Teflon. Smells good already. The flame is really hot. It has only been a couple minutes. You can see here my meat. It's almost done. Just a few minutes. The flame is hot, so I have to reduce it down quite a bit here. Like I said, the adjustment here is not very. It's very small. Only you have a very small part here where you can adjust the fire. The rest of the knob is all maximum. So I have to reduce the flame to really low now. It's quite hot. I easily burn my meat. You see here, this one is almost done. Almost done here, only a few minutes. Very fast, and the stove is really hot. And the inside of the stove from here in is hotter. This part outside here is less hot. You can see here this piece is not yet done, whereas this in here, inside here is almost done. See that? Whoops. I dropped that in there. Got some onion I'm gonna put on the top here. Make it taste better. Even better. Here we go. I'm done. Look at this. Looks so good. And it smells so delicious too. Look at this piece. Well done. However, there's a problem. You can look down there under the grill. I made a mess down there. So I should have put some aluminum foil on the bottom first to make my job of cleaning up easier, but too bad, I totally forgot about that. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, the mess down here that I have to clean up. Yeah, I've just cleaned it up and show you what it looks like after I cleaned it up. The non-stick surface on the grill is very easy to clean. Oh, comes out very easily. The bottom is not non-stick, by the way, and there are still some spots that didn't go away, but overall it's easy to clean. This part here down here is also easy to clean. The whole thing, the whole piece is one single piece, and it's quite easy to clean. So let's see how much gas this stove consumed after the entire time I cooked the beef. Got my scale here. And before I cook the beef, this gas can weigh 1 pound 11 ounce. Let's see how much it is now. 1 pound 10 ounce. Let me zoom in here, you can see it. 1 pound 9.9, so 1 pound 10 ounce. So the whole time it cooked my beef, I've lost 1 ounce. This bottle, when full, weighs 16 ounces. That's just the gas only, not including the bottle. So I guess I can cook that same amount of beef 16 times. That's how much gas this stove consumes. The amount of time I spent to grill the beef was about 10 minutes, give or take. So I would take 10 times 16, about 160 minutes, or 2.5 hours. That's only on one side, only on the grill side. If you do both sides at the same time, it'll run out faster. I've got it on my scale here. Let's see how much it weighs. 12 pounds 2.5 ounces. So about 12 pounds. So there you have it, folks. A small, portable, and lightweight camping stove. And the best thing about this stove is that I've got a burner on the left side. So not only can I drill, I can also cook a lot of different kinds of food using this burner. And this is also the main reason why I bought this camp stove. Alright folks, and that is the end of my review. Hope that is helpful, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.